I suppose you wouldn't really be a farmer if you didn't have a rant now and then about the problems of the world. Nothing runs like a deer. Here we go. Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we're back in the Deere. And if you could help me out and give this video a thumbs up, it would be much appreciated. Thank you for your continued support. Thank you for your comments in yesterday's video about the tractor collection. The 135, the 35X, the Grey Ferguson, and all of the other ones that we'll hopefully be able to purchase and hopefully restore in the future. So I'd have a 90-degree loading, so putting up 90 degrees to the bales before I load them on the trailer. Just like what I did with the muck spreader. I do like New Holland's, the T7, great tractor, but I have missed the John Deere. The last time I loaded the bales, I loaded them with the camera at the back, and today I've decided to do POV, so you guys hopefully get an idea of what it's like to be here on the farm in the tractor doing this job. I do get quite a few comments at the moment saying how a lot of you guys find these videos entertaining, and also how they're getting you through these difficult times. And I think that's the great thing about technology nowadays, is with these really good cameras, it is like you're here online. So I'm just going to drop this on the front loader, because what I want to do is load the bales from the front to the back this time round, and the reason for that is I can sit the bales in that gap quite nicely there at the front, and then it gives me enough space when I then load them at the back, because last time I couldn't get that last bale on the back ladder, and that was really annoying because we would have had a full load. Sad news as well is there won't be any more carrots, as one of my subscribers commented in yesterday's video. Bartlett's, the carrot company, are going to be, by the sounds of things, packing up their operations, so there's going to be no more carrots on the farm that I'm aware of. That is the thing in farming, it's difficult, you know, blooming difficult times at the moment. But you know, I've seen quite a few big companies like that, or bigger farming corporations going bust, and the reason is that big expenses, big overheads. I mean, Bartlett's, they've been going around for quite a few years, but they've got, you know, carrot harvesters which cost a lot of money. I mean, we're talking £300,000–400,000–500,000. Then you've got the tractors, then you've got the fuel, then you've got the maintenance, the wear and tear, the replacements. I mean, geez, the costs must be astronomical, and I think that's what's so difficult for them, is the cost. But also, they'd sell the carrots to Tesco's, so Tesco's would take the carrots in, and I heard off one of the drivers that if they didn't get enough carrots in a certain time frame, Tesco's could fine them. So you've got really high costs in the first place, tight profit margins against the supermarkets, and then you've also got the supermarkets who can fine them if they do something wrong. So it's probably one of the most brutal industries, farming, and especially in carrot production. Doing that job, I would think they're probably quite happy to get out of it, to be honest. And I've heard some interesting stories actually, how smaller farmers can sometimes, you know, do fairly well out of a good niche, out of finding their specialty, finding what they're good at, and just doing it really well on a small scale. And you know, you look at a company like Bartlett's, who have been around for a period of time, they've scaled up, they've gotten big, and just like that, bang, you know, the supermarkets can change a contract, because the supermarkets aren't worried. They're just worried about the pricing. That's all they're concerned about, and that's the trouble. You know, in this new globalised, cutthroat world, where we can get cheap food imported at, you know, at the click of a finger. They can import a lot of things as well now from the Netherlands, which is just next door. The Netherlands have been very busy building their new farming greenhouses, hydroponics, you know, robotic dairies. I mean, it's going to get tougher and tougher, I think, in farming. And also, there's apparently, I think in the next 10 years, there's going to be a fifth agricultural revolution, which is going to be from tech. So it's going to be a tech revolution, which is quite scary, really. I saw something the other day about Bill Gates purchasing land in America, and he's going to buy up, or try and buy up as many farms as he can globally. I mean, it's just unreal. I feel really sorry, you know, for the small farmers now, because it's never been harder than ever, because the prices are so low because of globalization, corporate farming, and yeah, people aren't paying a lot for their food anymore, because they'd rather spend it on iPhones and cars and all those sorts of things, and that's fine. It depends what you want, really. Do you want to buy good quality, sustainably produced, low carbon food, grass-fed beef, for example, something like that? Or would you rather spend your money on cheap GMOs and antibiotics and all sorts of things? So try and buy locally, try and buy good quality food, support the local man, support the little farmers, and I think you'll be surprised at just how good, you know, the quality is of the food you're eating and what a difference it will make to you. Lovely job. Pick the trailer up. Sorry about that, guys. I do like a bit of a rant. I suppose you wouldn't really be a farmer if you didn't have a rant now and then about the problems of the world. I was having a chat actually with a dairy farmer from next door, or ex-dairy farmer. He doesn't farm dairy cattle anymore, but he used to. He's retired now. And we were having a conversation, and we were putting the world right, as a lot of people say. And those sorts of conversations are really good to have. And it's nice to have a chat sometimes about what's going on, and especially, you know, somebody who's from farming as well. Farmers speak to farmers, and you know, it's a very close-knit community. You know, very small world actually. And it is a nice thing to be a part of, and I really do hope in the next couple of decades that it stays together and stays strong, because, like I said, there's going to be some big challenges. I can definitely see it, and there's going to be less and less farmers around. So we're a dying breed. I'm normally very positive, and I am very, you know, have a good outlook on life. But sometimes, you know, with the Bartletts going bust, that is a big blow to the farm, because we always rent a couple of fields or a field to Bartletts every year, and you know, we get a nice income from that, and it supports the farm. So I'm sure we'll find something else to do. It's a new opportunity. I think that's what you have to do, is just see everything as an opportunity to change, to adapt with the times, and to come up with new ideas. Nothing runs like a deer. Here we go. She's got some grunt, actually, this old girl. I say old girl, she's not that old. Trying to find a nice area where I can unload these bales. Okay, we're back into the Mani, so I'm going to pick up the little soft hands grab, which is this one, used today for picking up these bales. It's hopefully grab this one off the back. The soft hands, bale handler. I don't want to damage the other bale. I'll just nip in between the two of these ones, and that should hopefully do the job. Whee! That works really well. I'll stack a few of them just down over here with the others. Works really well, this little soft hand attachment. It wraps around the round bales because it's specifically designed for round bales, which is quite handy when that's if that's all you're doing. And I would imagine certainly on wrap silage it'd be quite handy as well. Just go down. Look at that. Literally like playing on one of those, you know, on one of those grab machines, like I always say. Just come down, drop the stuffed toy into the box, or the bale onto the stack. The Mani and the Deere working together. Oh, come on, baby. Maybe I can just drop this onto top of these two. Whee! That's worked pretty well. So just get these unloaded, drop them off, and then I'll pick up the rest of the bales for another load. I'm going to pick the rest of these up tonight, hopefully. Oh, just swing that in. Be alright, there you are. Lovely old job. Stick that over on there. Go on, Gil. Whee! Lovely job, that's all now cleared. I've just picked up the last few bales. It's kind of like a mini load really I've got here. Great, so I'll leave those bales on there. We can take them off tomorrow. I've still got that little bit of muck behind there to clear up. Then I also dropped a few more bales off here because my stack was getting a bit too long. I just chucked 5 there, soft hands grabs there. And these are the bales I've brought in, so they can just sit there until we use the rest of them up. And then before long I'll scrape all of this down, tidy this up for silage 2021, which will be quite good. Side squeezer, didn't use the side squeezer. Soft hands was good today, I enjoyed using that. It's a really handy single way to carry a round bale. Sorry about that guys, the camera died there. So we managed to get the rest of those bales in today, and then later on this week we've got some land work to do with the Pottinger cultivator, and then also as well I've got another treat for you guys. We're going to visit a place which I'm really quite excited about. So it's something I haven't spoken to you about before. And there's also the sugar beet factory at Cantley Tour, which I'm also looking forward to as well. There's so much going on. You've got to maintain that positive mindset, especially now more than ever. And remember, we're in it to win it. Keep watching, keep subscribing. Thank you very much for watching today's video, and I will catch you on the next one.